This video is brought to you by the Dragon Slayer. Be sure to check out our website for additional articles, videos, and commentary.
Welcome back to round 4 of our Modern Monday event. I'm Salty McFoggett along with Chris Corletto.
How you doing?
This is game 1 with Collin Bancroft playing Red White Norin versus Tony Fuda playing Grixis Twin.
That was very intense, Solomon.
Well, this is a very intense game. This is round 4, man.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing.
That's almost true.
Oh,
We don't know the standings here, but
it's clearly this is all or nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
So anyway, I like this Norin deck list. It's like very fast and furious in the sense that you're winning by like turn 4 or 5, so long as your opponent doesn't disrupt your artifact or your blink effects. But I think it's very interesting to like slam all the 1/1 mirrors out while you have Norin blinking in and out during combat. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. This is. I remember talking with Colin a lot about this deck. He really loves it. But he has every reason to.
Slamming the 12.
Yeah, jamming 12. Not even Norin can stop that. is he debating the 12? Okay, no. Well, he was actually kind of close. I mean, 9's. Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played this deck, I was playing in a event at Magfest. I was actually playing the Modern event with Tron, and I played this deck, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And there's slamming like a million mirrors. It's like, oh, okay, this is fine. Like, Pyroclasm's like the strat to deal with this deck, and I made that event first place, which was fine. But I like the deck. It's looks like a lot of fun.
Hashtag humble brag.
Yeah, whatever.
There's a lot of sign language going on.
Is Collin deaf?
Colin's not deaf. He's blonde. So
So basically deaf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So I guess Tony's just kind of like, well, I mean, I guess I win, right? Yeah, probably.
now after some furious shuffling and more furious shuffling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure Tony's not running the cheats when he's playing off screen like that.
Yep. That's very true, Tony. You've been on like almost every feature match, Tony. Good for you.
Maybe he's running the cheats by playing on every feature match.
Oh, it's a good thing we got him on camera.
Yeah, Vice City.
It's too bad we can't see him on camera.
All right, well, let's see how this plays. We got Collin playing first. See if he's got the hot hands
No,
with
Tony's first.
JK. Hello, BRB.
Yep. Thank you, Salt.
Yep.
There you go, Tony. Now, I mean, you didn't give us a very good look, but at least we saw some.
We saw some twins.
Yeah,
some sweet action. We're gonna play Scalding
go.
Tarn and pass. Do we have Norin? That's the question. Huh, Collin?
No.
I see Lightning Helix.
Lightning Helix.
That's good. Path.
Some pretty solid spells.
Take the shock.
Shock. Come on, Norin. Where you at? And Soul Warden.
That's good enough.
Yep.
Gain some life.
Yep. And then turn to crack.
Get the Steve Vents probably.
Yep.
I think I saw a Water Grave in his hand.
Yeah. He also has Steve Vents in his hand as well, I believe.
No, then he's probably just getting a Water Grave.
Yeah.
More Blood Crypt.
If he is a madman, which we've seen, trying to Splinter Twin his opponent's Snapcaster made. Mountain. Interesting enough. I mean, maybe he's got the Water Grave in hand also, but I feel like any
non-blue source is pretty different choice, but I'm sure he's got a method to his madness.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Mysteries. Play that Steam Vents.
Tap Steam Vents and pass. So, I mean, pretty uneventful so far for Tony. I mean, I guess it doesn't really have to be. Maybe he's unfamiliar with the deck or how it's played or what's going on. But, I mean, once again, he doesn't really need to have a lot of action.
So drew Grim Lavamancer off the top there. Yep, we're going to cast it, it seems.
I'm a little surprised because I believe he has a Thalia in his hand. There you go.
Okay.
I'd slam the Thalia.
Yeah, it's like, well, that seems like a better choice. We're going to gain the life off of the trigger, hopefully.
I mean, maybe I would probably maybe even attacked first. Maybe debate out a bolt or something if he's crazy enough to do that.
Nah, I think it's better just to cast the Kalia, just to force him into casting the bolt anyways.
The Kalia, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kalia, sneaking the dragons.
Yep. Alright, well. Let's see here. So, looks like he's got the... Yeah, I think he does have the Watery Grave in his hand. Let's see what he's saying. He's definitely got a bolt in his hand.
Yep.
And like I said, I still feel maybe just I mean
probably bolt Serum Vision or
he can
bolt just the Thalia, and then maybe Serum Visions after that.
Yeah. Pretty
JK,
crazy. Yep.
We're gonna pass it. Just let it happen.
Questionable. I mean, maybe he's got. I mean, we don't know all the cards in his hand, so.
We know there's a twin. We know there's a bolt. We know there's a Serum Visions.
It's getting wilder and wilder.
Yep. Here's the response. 3 mana. We're gonna cast the
Pestermite. Okay, so that makes sense.
Respond to that and likely tap the Thalia before combat.
Well, I believe this is already combat's passed.
Mm.
And he's assuming he's on a path, yep. And I can go either way, really, for Collin, because, I mean, he just did give him pretty much the final land for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean...
Probably get the island or swamp.
I mean, quite frankly, I think I would have just let that happen. I don't think he needed to rip the trigger that quickly off of a path. I mean, it's definitely good to get the the threats out of the way first, but I think swinging with Thalia is fine.
I think what Tony's doing is he's baiting out his spells because he has the twin in hand, so all he needs is another Pestermite or Exarch.
That's true.
So what he's going to do here is probably bolt the Thalia, or even just wait past turn if he has a Deceiver Exarch in hand. I can't tell. I see a Terminate.
Yeah, it's got Terminate and Bolt. You can definitely clear the board if you wanted to, but wouldn't be the wisest. I mean, this is the kind of thing in Modern, of course, where with such little threats and such high-powered spells, that can rip apart pretty much any creature. It almost seems like it's almost not worth it to waste such a good one on such a small creature.
Yeah.
And looks like we're going for a Terminate on Thalia. Yep. And
Serum Visions.
Yep.
Draw a Mystery, scry into Serum Visions, and
There's a red card. I saw that, but
Mystery Red.
Mystery cards for years.
It looked like a twin. I think it was another twin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Probably, yeah, keep them both on top. Pass turn after that. So got the blue mana open. I'm not sure if he has a Spell Snare in hand, but that's going to be good against the what he's about to cast here, if that's what he has. Spell Snare? Nope.
Now, see, that's interesting because he could have played, or I guess he maybe drew the island off of the Serum Visions, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. So, Genesis Chamber is whenever you cast a spell, both players get a mirror, I believe. But I'm not entirely sure. Just double check that real quick. Because I do remember that's pretty much how the Norin beast gets going.
Whenever a non-token creature comes into play,
Okay.
they get each player gets a 1/1 mirror.
So that's good because that actually does.
Or that player's controller puts a 1/1 mirror in play.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, never mind.
So, I mean, it's pretty good when you got infinite Deceiver Exarchs and then you have infinite mirrors. Not bad.
Yeah.
But also, non-token, right? Whatever.
Then you get one on top of infinite creatures.
But interesting enough, Collin's stuck on 2 lands here, so he's really kind of in a position where he can't put too much pressure on him. Although the life total is 19-12 in favor of Collin, it's still not enough pressure to
there we go.
To even worry about the anything else on the board for Tony, because he can just slam the twin.
So he's going to go Snapcaster Mage targeting, I'm assuming, Terminate.
Yeah.
So he's going to terminate the Soul Warden, which is good because now he should have a mirror. I don't know if Collin missed the trigger, I guess, or there we go. He's got the actual mirror. All right.
But that's Tony good. Should also get a mirror.
He has the die there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the die. He's just not cool to bring a token.
I could have stolen one of Collin's, I guess. Well, he'll pass the turn on that, and let's see what... wish I could see what Tony had, but we know that Collin still has the Lightning Helix in hand, which I would imagine... I mean, he could just do it straight to Tony's face at this point to keep the pressure on.
Now, see, the cool thing about this deck is that with the Soul Wardens and with them getting the mirror, it doesn't even matter. He can sort of just accept the... It's like a double-edged sword. He can just sort of take the mirror if they attack, or if he decides to block, he can just, if the opponent decides to keep them up, he can just attack with the mirror. He doesn't care. He has more, and they are very expendable.
And here's the fun versatility of the command, where it really just can do pretty much anything in the matchup, and this takes out a huge portion of the deck by just dealing the 2 and also destroying the artifact. And he's going to cast the Flame Slash on his Grim Lavamancer. So now Collin's really far behind all of a sudden, but he's finally got that 3rd land. Oh, sorry, that was a roast. My bad. But he's going to cast a Mentor of the Meek so he can get some card draw maybe later in the game. So off to draw again, mystery card, as always. Snapcaster on board. Life total still 19 to 12.
What was the other mode that he picked on the Collin's command? Because he obviously destroyed the artifact, but...
he might have brought Pester Mike back to his hand, actually. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He brought Pester Mike back to his hand. Sorry, I said 2 damage before. I just made the assumption.
Yeah, here comes the Pester Mike. We do know he has the twin in his hand, so...
Pester Mike on the upkeep, tapping his land.
It's got the Lightning Helix, unfortunately.
No more red.
Yeah.
So there goes the champion. Wish we had that earlier.
But, I mean, on the upkeep, he could have Lightning Helixed the Pester Mite.
Yeah, he could have floated the red.
Unless he's got the Path in his hand, question mark?
I think the second card in his hand might be a Path. We're going to go for the Splinter Twin, obviously. That's the
immediate. And there's a Fringe.
Yep.
All right, and Tony Fuda takes game 1 with Grixis Twin.